If you enjoy this video, consider supporting us on Patreon for just $5 a month. Click on the card in the upper right-hand corner for more information. Hey guys, this is Julian of Julian Gray Media. Today we're going to discuss this idea that's been kind of brought about by the meteoric rise of electronic music and its subgenres in the past few years. That's this idea that music has to be genre-focused and artists have to be genre-focused. And I think that's a kind of very unique idea to electronic music, maybe some underground genres like underground hip-hop or, underground rock. But in general, this idea of being a quote-unquote genre artist is a relatively new phenomenon that's come about with, at least in my circle and what I've witnessed, and I've been doing this for probably 8 or 9 years now. In electronic music, there's been this idea that you are a blank genre artist. Like, I make bass house, so I have to be a bass house artist, or I have to be a dubstep artist because I've historically done a few dubstep tracks. Now I'm a dubstep artist, and I feel this kind of bind to not explore anything else because of it. And I think that this is a very backwards way of looking at music and the pursuit of art in general. I think when you start to limit yourself to a single genre or, I guess, medium of art for other types of creative fields, you start to stagnate. You start to get bored with what you're doing, and your music becomes very predictable, I guess is a good word for it. And that doesn't mean that you can't innovate within your genre. There's plenty of artists that are within, a single genre that innovate and continue to push the envelope of that genre. But you come to find that a lot of the most prolific artists, whether it be like in rock, pop, electronic music, hip hop, etc., kind of transcend genres. A good example of this is someone like Skrillex, where you can identify that this is a Skrillex song based on their tonal fingerprint, but not based on the genre in which it is. If you look back at like 2010 or 2009, before this kind of genre stigma came about, a lot of the people that were just getting into Skrillex thought that everything he did was dubstep. And now, like, as a 2019 EDM musician, we know that a lot of the stuff that he was doing was different subgenres that we call, his music now, like electro and drum and bass and, what have you. Everyone back then called every song he did dubstep. They identified all of those things as one single genre. And it's kind of like you would identify every Fleetwood Mac song as like classic rock, and when there's several different, subgenres that they touch on. And I think that most of the prolific artists that you witness, come to a meteoric rise or that withstand the test of time outside of the genre's popularity window of fame are people that aren't afraid to ascend beyond that genre limitation and to explore other genres. And I think that the key to doing that is to establish a tonal fingerprint, if you will, a production style or a set of things and features that are found in your music. Think again back to Skrillex, where every song that he wrote at the time, everyone considered dubstep. That's because they are identifying his tonal fingerprint as dubstep. Or the Fleetwood Mac example, as every one of these songs is a classic rock song, but they're touching on a lot of different alternative genres. As you start to develop as a producer, you start to develop workload techniques or workflow techniques that make your life easier, but have an adverse or proxy effect on your music tonality. And that's what I consider like your sound, if you will. And I think that if you can establish that tonal fingerprint, it doesn't matter what genre you're creating, it's going to sound like you. And I think that that's really where you grow out of a genre artist into a prolific artist that will stand the test of time. So in my own music, I'm not afraid to break the boundaries of what I do. I do progressive house predominantly, but I also do an occasional dubstep song, drum and bass, or a pop song, or what have you, future bass. I encourage you guys to take the risk of breaking out of your genre as well. I think it's going to benefit you in the long run, and I think it's going to help you grow as a creative musician. Yeah, that's all I had to say. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Let me know why in the comment section below. If you like this new format of me kind of just spewing into a camera, I used to do these videos called Julian Talks, like in 2014 or 15, where I would just talk into a camera like this about something that's on my head. But this is an idea I just had today. I was like, you know what? I really want to talk about this So I thought I'd do a video like this. But if you want me to go back to that kind of video and do these more like quick vlog style videos, let me know in the comment sections as well. Also, if you've been curious what I've been up to for the past several months, I've been on tour, and you can follow my like tour videos on my social media accounts. They're at Julian Gray on almost everything except for Instagram, which is at Julian Gray Media. And I recently did a vlog with my fellow YouTuber Garden Sound. I let him follow me around at one of the tour dates I played, which is Imagine Music Festival in Atlanta. If you want to check out that video, you can click on the link in the upper right-hand corner right now to check out the vlog over on his channel. But I thought I'd let you know, and I hope that you guys follow me on the social media accounts so you know what I'm up to when I'm not uploading on YouTube. So I'm Julian of Julian Gray Media, and I hope that you guys explore the endless bounds of music and creativity yourself. Don't limit yourself based on these preconceived ideas. I think there's a lot more to music than just the genre you're writing. I'm Julian, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.